hope that it sticks around.
That's really nice.
I think the only thing which is kind of bad against it is you could say that it makes the game even harder to read to a new player because it is so counterintuitive. Especially,
I actually feel it's the other way around.
Yeah, I agree with lifting.
Oh,
like, it
I
feels
guess
very intuitive.
If they fix the visual thing, then I would agree. Because it's one of those things of like, I'll go on back. So.
I was gonna say I don't think they're ever gonna fix it because they have unique interactions. Like there's boots that say like while on shock ground, burn ground, this ground you get etc. buff, and if you don't have the icon, it's hard to tell if you're in the ground, for example. But I see what you mean. GG has been. They're not really super good at conveying information or like releasing it, but like they do have their gigantic, what is it? Their like instruction manual now in the game or something, like the tutorial. I need to make a YouTube video on it.
Yeah, because it's so
30
much,
unread
it's so
pages.
much though. Like it's funny because for another developer, if you're like playing Diablo 3, you know, fucking compiling patch notes is like a matter of 15 minutes. For GGG, it's like multiple days of fucking 3,000 lines, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you're gonna forget some things. I mean, shit.
I'm always, when the patch notes come out, I want to make a video where I go over them. And I always dread these patch notes. And then the last time when it came out, it was just like fucking 10 A4 pages of patch notes, and you just, fuck, I have to read everything.
I need to complain actually. I got so fucking triggered by those patch notes. So I'd made every time, oh fuck, okay. So throughout the entire beta, I'd been making videos reacting to like every single change, every single thing. They then like released this like 15-page monologue. There's only like 2 or 3 new things in it. So in my like reaction video to the final patch notes, I just like covered the 1 or 2 new things, said the things that I liked, said the things I was a little bit disappointed about. Like, oh my god, Taki, you're so lazy. Other streamers have uploaded 2-hour-long. I'm like, they just imported their fucking Twitch VOD, you cunt. What is lazier? What is lazier? To just import your Twitch VOD, or for me to make a separate video with some? I was like rage incarnate for like a fucking
but you do the right thing though. Like the worst thing for me are all the fucking people who are like, I didn't play since last league. Could you give me a quick summary of the patch notes? It's like, dude,
no.
It's like fucking 20 pages of shit. What do you mean give you a quick summary? Or like, yeah, it's just impossible. Like, what do you think about the patch notes? Like, which part of it? 1 out of 100? Like, what the fuck? What do you want me to say?
There's
no way I can answer this.
Didn't you put in your title like reading patch notes for 6 hours or something when it came out? I was like, how long are these patch notes?
I mean, I did read them for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. The only thing I didn't like about the way they like released it is, as a person who played beta like the whole time, I had no clue what actually changed.
Yeah.
Because like 80% of the changes were already changed in beta, and I read them like Essence Drain got buffed again. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what?
And some of them,
seems
like
it's doing good.
Like for instance, we didn't have they like refused to give us patch notes in the beta, but there were a lot of changes that we didn't know about. For instance, apparently the change to SRS, the 15% nerf, was already in the beta. Yeah. We just didn't know about it, and then they released it in the patch notes, and people are like, wait, so when did this happen? Because I did notice SRS was weaker, but then we didn't know how much, and now it's happening. But I don't know. That was
like 80% of the patch notes was already done. So
I think what they should do in the future is just have it would be so easy to do, just like the top bit, here are the new changes, and then here are all the beta. Like that's how like nearly every other game does their notes and stuff.
Yeah, but then I feel like maybe players would be like, you know, wait, there was a beta? Like, oh, people already played this content? Oh, like, people already know about this, and I didn't know any of these things. They have an advantage.
Oh, fuck off.
Pretty crazy about that, where they don't want the advantage.
No, those people can just straight off drink bleach. Like the amount, like there was so much though.
That's like 90% of the player base.
No, but like no, literally, like Rise. It was a case of 95% of the player base were doing this thing of like, I saved myself. I didn't ruin myself by playing the beta. So like, you know, get off your high horse. And then the other guys are kind of like, oh, look at you, Mr. Tryhard, playing the beta. And it's like, pick a side. Like, What are you doing? Like, I think it's unfair how people, you know, have an advantage. At the same time, I actually think this is amazing because I kept myself pure. And, you know, because I kept myself pure, I think every change is a good change. Like, the amount of people saying you can't complain, the only reason you're complaining is because you've, like, played the game, and then it's just like, you know, I think you should take a break. I think you've been spoiled by, like, I literally had a dude, like, say that I should have gone on holiday for, like, a month, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, guys?
I love how you say, like, you say this stuff, but then earlier, when you said, I think you said like, oh, I was getting called an idiot, and Fox was like, yep, that's life. It's like, yeah, the streamer life is getting called an idiot, but then we have to deal with people like that. Like, what the fuck? I grew up with pure. Like, what, dude?
Did you see Alkai's video this morning? Like, that was beautiful.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's like every 5 minutes of a streamer's life.
Yeah. Playing Blight has
My
been
mana
really
is gone.
bad because of the new gloves. Every question, are you using the new gloves? Yes. Then while leveling, why didn't you equip them yet? I can't equip them until 69. Are you going to use the new gloves? Yes. Why haven't you equipped them yet? Why aren't you using 69? It's like, oh.
You know what I've been doing? I've been pulling